Holy cow, it's been a while since I've done one of these picking videos, and by picking, I don't mean going to a yard sale or anything like that. I mean picking orders for eBay and Poshmark. Reason being is for at least 3 to 4 weeks, I didn't have a lot of sales. I also needed to get that lighting fixture changed, and so it was pretty dark in this basement. We just had that one light over there, and it just wasn't enough lighting down here specifically to do any of these picking videos. But regardless, we actually do have a decent amount of orders that went out through the weekend. Let me just turn on this light here. First one is going to be a small Lego Bionicle figure lot right here. Yeah, so these sold I think for $11 on eBay, and we got them at the Goodwill bins as part of just like a lot of random minifigures that we had one day. Not bad, honestly, not a crazy lot of value there, but still, you know, we probably paid 50 cents for this at the bins, and we're gonna get this ready to ship out today. We also sold another figure we got at the Goodwill bins, this toy, this Bondi Digimon figure here. Really, really cool. I don't know if it's 100% complete. I did specify that in the listing, but it looks pretty good to me. I mean, condition-wise, it's fantastic considering its age. As you can see, 2001, so this would be 23 years. My God, time is just absolutely flying. In 2001, I was in grade 7. Grade 7. That is just crazy. Anyway, so this sold for $40. Had it listed for $60, and I accepted an offer for $40. And we're going to get this ready to ship out today. All right, now we sold a Pokemon, an old Tomy Pokemon figure. I think it was in number F, or letter F right here. It was one of the more recent pickups. We grabbed a bunch of just a ton of Pokemon figures at the bins one day. Interesting. It did say F, right? Yeah, I think it did. Okay, all right, let's take a closer look here. See where it's at. For some reason, I feel like I might have mislabeled this one because I don't remember putting a lot of Pokemon inside here. Yeah, I don't think it's in here, actually. Nope. I don't believe so at all. I think it's actually in label H. Yeah, I think it's in label H. But as we do that, I found another thing that sold today. This collie right here actually sold for I think it was $40, $120. This is an extremely rare LPS doll that I actually found at Value Village. I didn't find this at the Goodwill bins. It was at Value Village, so definitely be on the lookout. Crazy bolo here with these LPS dolls, but yeah, I'm gonna get this ready to ship out today, and now I'm gonna get back to trying to find that Eevee figure. I think I put them all in the same spot. Was it O? I think it might have been O, or it might have been this one. Yeah, it was a part of a crazy lot. No, it's not there either. Crazy, what is going on? I really gotta put my head on straight. Give it a little bit of a shake, because I don't know what is going on. I know I put a bunch of Pokemon somewhere. I don't know if it was here. Might have been here. Yeah, I got some Pokemon figures here. I think it might be here, actually. Eevee, there we go. Yeah, it was in SKU R, so I completely put it in the wrong spot. But thankfully we found it. I think it was sold for, I think it was $20 on eBay. So crazy. These were actually left. Like, people already were picking a bin, and I went there like 30 seconds after, because like the bin that I was placed at had nothing really in there. And there was a bunch. It was at least like 15 Pokemon figures that I grabbed. This one is a decent one. The most expensive one, it didn't sell yet. It was a nice Gengar one. So that one, I have it listed for close to $100, because I've seen listings sell from between like $50 to like $250. So I was like $100, and I'll see what happens. If I get any reasonable offers, I'll accept that as well. But we're not talking about Gengar, we're talking about Eevee, and we're gonna get this ready to ship out today. And the next item we sold is the last toy item before we get to the clothing we sold on Poshmark, and that is I believe in this SKU where all the cars are. Is this it right there off the note? It is a Batmobile. It's not that one though. It was the 1989 Batmobile here. Where is it? Where is it? It is somewhere in here. Gotta be careful as I move these. I don't want anything to break. Yeah, we got it a while ago. It was at the bins, I believe. This is it. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, there it is. Nice. So I think this sold for $13 on eBay. Not a crazy good score, considering definitely has some weight. This is something I might actually pass in the future if I find this at the bins, but still a decent score, and we're gonna get this ready to ship out today. Now when it comes to clothing, I've already went and picked out all the clothing, so it's gonna be easier for me to do this part of the video. These are all Poshmark orders. Now I've said in the past, I just wasn't a big fan of Poshmark. I thought it was dying, but to be honest, I don't know if it's like the fall switchover, like back to school or something. I don't really know what's going on because eBay still hasn't really picked up, even though we're not in summer anymore. It's still fairly slow, but Poshmark has really been picking up like crazy. And we've been using a lot of that, the credit, the cash in our account, our wallet. We're kind of leaving it there and then trying to figure out whether or not we should take money out or if we can use it to buy other things on Poshmark. Because one thing I noticed about Poshmark is there's a lot of resellers on there. Most of the buyers that you encounter are resellers, so they're trying to get stuff from you to either sell at a market or sell, reposh it on Poshmark. So honestly, if I gave anyone any advice, if you wanted to get the most bang for your buck, like the top dollar for your items, I wouldn't list it on at least Canadian Poshmark. I find it's just you get so many lowballs and lowball offers. So I usually use my money now to buy video games on Poshmark because we can use those to sell at shows. And usually we get a pretty good discount on bundles when I do find a seller who has a lot of Pokemon stuff. But regardless, we're not talking about video games, talking about the clothing items. And the first item that we actually sold, very cool, for $60, a nice Edmonton Oilers jersey here. Very, very rare. These ones are hard to find. It's an adult small. This sold for $60. I had it listed for $100. I probably could have got a little higher if I waited, but again, like I was saying, Poshmark, there's just a ton of resellers on there. So I would actually also suggest when it comes to at least Canadian Poshmark, I don't deal in the States. I know it's people tell me all the time that I should open a Poshmark store in the States, that you do better in general. But when it comes to like grails or really expensive items, if you're going to list it on Poshmark, don't expect top dollar. Again, don't expect to get a lot of money for your items on Poshmark. I wouldn't list grails personally. Like I wouldn't list any really rare all over print shirts. I would probably list those either on eBay or save them for like a market later down the road. But this right here sold for $60. Now this sold for $28. A really cool made in USA Russell Athletic crew neck here. Very, very cool. Nice green blank right there. This is a bundle deal. It was two single stitch t-shirt. Well, no, two blank white shirts. Sorry, one of them is a crew neck. This is a single stitch Stanfield's large made in Canada. Very, very cool single stitch shirt here. And this buyer also grabbed this as well on the jerseys tag, made in USA. I guess they wanted some nice blanks. Maybe they're an artist and they want to do some work on those. Pretty cool. We also sold this for I think $10 or $11. Hard Rock Cafe Honolulu. It is a made in USA. It's a vintage Hard Rock Cafe shirt here. Very nice. Gonna get that ready to ship as well. And then two golf items here. A Callaway nice, I guess, button up. I guess you'd call this like a polo golf shirt. A nice medium. It's not vintage or anything like that, but it sold, I think, for $11. And then this one sold, I think, for $15. It's a Callaway jacket. We actually got this at a yard sale over a year ago and it finally sold. So happy to get that out today as well. But that actually wasn't the same buyer. Those are all separate orders. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know also, are sales picking up for you as well? What's been doing better? If you're someone who does cross-listing, have you noticed that eBay has picked up for you, slowed down? Have you noticed other platforms doing better for you? Like, do you sell on Depop? Do you sell on Poshmark? Is there any other platforms you sell on? Let me know down below in the comment section. And also, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new here, please hit the like button. Also, subscribe if you really enjoyed the content. I really would appreciate that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.